If you would like to create an activity that encourages your students to pay close attention to detail in documents and practice document analysis techniques, use the Focusing on Details tool. Use this tool to get class started, to introduce students to a topic, or pose historical questions. To create an activity from the Focusing on Details tool, click Create Activity. You'll need to be registered and logged in to create an activity. A new blank activity will be created in your account. Click Continue to begin adding documents and customizing your activity. Click the Find Documents button and search or browse until you find the document or documents that you would like to feature in your activity. To add them to the activity, click the plus sign and then click the green Back to Activity button. Then go back to your activity when you are done locating documents. There are several presentation modes you may choose for your activity. Use a discussion topic to add a statement, question, or other annotation to a document to spark class discussion. Use the spotlight to focus on a section of a document to highlight its importance. Use the zoom or crop feature to highlight specific areas of interest to focus the attention on key elements of the document. Compare and contrast will encourage discussion and debate among students by displaying two documents to show different points of view between them. Use the whiteout blackout feature to challenge students to think critically by eliminating key elements of a document. Select your presentation mode by clicking the green Create button. It is important to note that each mode has its own specific instructions. The documents that you selected earlier will appear in the tray at the bottom of the screen. To add the document to the activity, click and drag the document to the display panel. You may change the size of the document by clicking and moving the green boxes along the border. You may also choose to disable the document details if you do not want your students to have access to the information. When you have added your selected documents, click the next step on the top of the screen. In the text box, you may enter any questions, statements, or other annotations that you want your students to see when the activity is displayed. You may include text at both the beginning and the conclusion of the lesson. The introductory text will be displayed before your students begin the activity and may include background information, instructions, or other relevant information. The conclusion text will appear when the students click the I'm Done button in the student view of the activity and may include a follow-up assignment or follow-up questions. After entering your text, you will enter the title of the activity, your name, the era associated with the activity, the skills that are targeted, and the level of Bloom's taxonomy. In the synopsis and instructions sections, you may include a brief description of your activity as well as notes on how to use it with students and other relevant information you want to share with other users. There are two options after finishing your activity. You may either save and view or publish. It is important to understand the difference. If you select Save and View, that will enable you to preview your activity and make changes immediately by clicking the Back to Activity button. The activity will be saved in your account, but it cannot be shared with your students until it is published. If you select Publish, then your activity can be assigned to students if you give them the direct URL. It will also be made public, allowing all other DocsTeach users to view it.